is going on, everybody? Usually I'm waiting on Bobbit. Now I'm waiting on Rayshawn. It's all right, though. Rayshawn hopefully will get here. I hope everything's all right with him. Bobbit's been feeling a little bit under the weather. How you feeling, Bobbit?
I'm feeling a lot better. I went to the doctor, got some medication, and I'm doing a lot better.
If y'all can hear me a lot more clear now, Heather and I got a new microphone from OK Fabe. He got us a new for Christmas, so, and it's sitting right in front of me, so you can all hear me better. You will even hear Heather.
You can hear me from the kitchen.
Did you hear that? Did you hear Heather?
Oh, faintly.
Yeah, they heard you faintly, Heather.
They still heard me at all.
Right. So, that being said, let's get into it. Weird ass motherfucking week. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the NFL. Again, the any given Sunday thing reared its ugly damn head again. Big time. What week are we in, Heather?
12.
Where is week 11?
That's on the legal
That's
pad.
crazy.
It should be next to the computer.
There it is. All right. Patriots at the Falcons. Patriots shut out the Falcons, did they not? I think they did.
Yeah.
Patriots, I mean, they're a pretty good AFC team. I don't know how good the AFC really is. I do know Kansas City has figured their stuff out. You'll find that out here in a little bit. But I didn't watch too much of the game. I was entertaining Wendy and doing some other things. I really wasn't into watching football. After the Packer game Sunday, I just was sick of watching fucking football. It was a long weekend for me for football. Badgers didn't play well. They won, but they didn't play well. And Green Bay just... I don't know, man. I was a little disappointed in how they played. I mean, I was very disappointed in how they fucking played. They didn't show up, and it pissed me off. You 2 years in a row, Green Bay has lost in the NFC Championship game. That should be motivation enough to say, look, we're not just going to let teams run all over us. And essentially, fucking Minnesota, for some ungodly fucking reason, ran all over Green Bay in that game. On offense, anyway. Minnesota's offense, Green Bay couldn't stop them. I think the real defense that you've seen, Green Bay, that's their defense. Not a good sign. They need to get their players back. Injuries are really killing them, but we can't use those as an excuse. Green Bay won the fucking Super Bowl in 2010 with backup fucking scrubs that came off the fucking practice squad. They only had like 3 defensive players that were regulars throughout the whole year. Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out, they're back to their thing again, and it should be next man up, and they're not fucking doing it. Drives me fucking nuts. The excuse of injuries is null and fucking void with me. Like I said, Green Bay won a Super Bowl in 2010 with shit players. So don't fucking tell me that injuries are the problem. No, the players aren't executing the fucking playbook. That's the fucking problem. I'll get when we get to there. Saints at the Eagles. I'm just gonna say the Saints are done. Can we all just say the Saints are done?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, I think I picked the Saints. I had a bad week. I can tell you. I don't even.
You did not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Heather says I didn't. So the Saints lost to the Eagles. I don't even know what the score of the game was. I think it was a blowout. Wasn't that a blowout, Bobbit?
I think it was. Let me look it up here quick.
I don't have scores in front of me. I'll
start writing them down for you.
It was 40-29.
yeah, they got their ass whooped. The Dolphins at the Jets. Well, I don't know what the score of that game was, but
It was disastrous.
for the Jets,
Yes.
yes. Washington at Carolina. Washington beat Carolina, did they not?
Yes.
Yeah, by a touchdown.
Well, I mean, Washington is starting to figure their stuff out. That's all I'm going to say. Colts at the Bills. I think the Bills are overrated. I had them picked to be the best team in the AFC, and they're not. They're not very good. I don't know what's going on with them, but they need to play better. They got run on by Jonathan Taylor. Hey, there's Rayshawn. What's up, buddy?
Hey,
I lost track of time.
It's all right, man.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So, did you watch the Saints and Eagles game? Or did you catch?
I watched the highlights earlier today,
Yeah,
and they are playing some good football.
they are playing some better football. I will give you that. I think the Saints are done.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Saints. That game, man. They was playing sloppy. That's all I can say. And the Eagles took advantage.
Can we fix this? Let's cut off his head. Go ahead. Yeah. Moving on to the next game so you seen the highlights. Did you watch any of the games this week?
No, I was working.
Okay. It's all right. Just highlights is fine. Did you just wake up?
Maybe.
Did you taking a little nappy poo, were you? It's all right. It's all right. Colts at the Bills. We already talked about that.
Lions at the Browns.
Lions at the Browns. Lions suck.
yeah.
The Lions suck.
Super Bowl chance, the Lions.
They're going to play in the toilet bowl. I think Georgia might give Detroit a run for their money.
49ers at Jaguars.
49ers at the Jaguars. Next game.
Texans at
30-10. San Francisco is starting to figure out. That's good.
No. Okay, pop it.
Oh. San Francisco is starting to play better on defense, and that should worry everybody in the NFC. Because they get healthy, and they continue to get healthy, they're going to start beating some teams. The Texans at the Titans. Houston beat Tennessee. What happened there? I do not know. I can't. This is not one of those games. What is going on?
Did you went over the Bills game already?
I talked about it briefly. I just know the Bills got their ass whooped. Jonathan Taylor ran all over them. He's the reason.
Game.
He is the only reason. And I don't want to hear, oh, Indianapolis is really good. No, Jonathan Taylor is really fucking good. He had 5 fucking touchdowns in that game. The only other person to score any points in that game was the fucking kicker. And Matt, think about that for a minute. Wasn't the final like 38-7 or something like that?
No, it was 41-15.
41. Oh, so they actually scored a. Okay, they actually scored more than 10 points. So the kicker scored. Let's see. He kicked 2 field goals, And 5 extra points. Yeah, 5 extra points.
They're trying to say that it was windy, so they missed a couple of field goals.
Whoever had Jonathan Taylor for fantasy, you won.
Fucking Dan Rex did. He scored like 50 fucking points.
I know, right? Scored 50 fucking points. Justin Herbert scored a lot of fantasy points this week. We'll get into that fantasy, and Heather, I'm sure, will point out that Dan Rex actually scored more than 50 points in a fucking.
More than 90, yeah.
Just kidding, Dan. Just kidding. Packers and the Vikings, I kind of talked about this. When you come out looking like fucking shit in the first half and you have to play catch up the entire game, you deserve to get your ass kicked. Green Bay deserved to get beat. But everybody above, pretty much everybody below them lost. You'll see why I have Green Bay where I have Green Bay. And where I don't have a certain team, there's a reason for it. Everybody like, why? They have a better record? Green Bay beat them. Remember that. That's all I'm going to say. Do you want to say hi, Wendy?
Hey, Wendy.
Just say hi.
Hey, Wendy.
Yeah, she's sitting over in the corner fucking. So, Green Bay's defense didn't show up. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. They need to get healthy. I know Elton Jenkins is out. He tore his ACL. He is done for the year. But again, I go back to what I said. There are fans, there are Packers. Oh, Green Bay's fighting injuries. They just need to get healthy. Shut the fuck up. Green Bay won a fucking Super Bowl, like I said earlier, with a bunch of fucking scrubs. They were plug-and-play guys on the defense. So don't fucking tell me that injuries are why Green Bay's losing. No, that's not why Green Bay is losing. The defense played like shit. And is a bulk of the reason why they lost the game, because they couldn't make a fucking stop. The offense finally decided to wake the fuck up in the second half, which they did. Aaron Rodgers went 10 out of 11 for 197 yards and 4 fucking touchdowns. So don't fucking tell me that they couldn't play like that in the first half. Now, that being said, Aaron Rodgers is dealing with a toe injury. It's not turf toe. I can almost, and they aren't specifying the injury, but I can tell you what it is. And he is more of a man than I'll ever be because I have the same fucking thing. I bet he has gout. Because it's not going away. And he said it is more painful than turf toe. I've had turf toe. Gout? I've had a broken toe. Gout is 10 times more painful. Every time you take a step or every time you move, it hurts. It feels like somebody is stabbing you repeatedly with a fucking knife on your wherever the specified area. That's why my knee and ankle and leg it's still bothering me.
And folks, JP's not kidding about that.
It is.
I had it.
I think that's what he has, and they're just not specifying the injury. They're calling it a toe. It's not an injury to be embarrassed about. It's just something. It's arthritis. It's a very painful arthritis. And let me explain to you what that is. So gout it's uric acid crystallizes in your joints. And when I mean crystallizes, like ice crystals, and it just puts pressure on your joints and it fucking hurts. It feels like you're somebody stabbing you or you're being stabbed repeatedly in that local area. It sucks. Very painful. I can almost guarantee you that's what he's going through, and they're just not specifying it. You can play through it. If he is playing through that, that man is a god. Because I can't even hardly fucking walk on that
I
shit.
couldn't even move.
It's very painful. It is very painful. I don't know what the deal is. I'm just saying that is what I'm thinking. I don't know. But kudos to him if he's playing on it. Because he had a 20-yard run.
Oh, he's running on it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It fucking sucks. So he said it is something I'm not sitting out. It's something I have to play through. You're not going to hurt it anymore. It's just a sucky pain. You can get a shot for it, which is what I think they did. And it just a high dose of ibuprofen is what it is. And the pain numbs for a little bit, but it comes back. And it comes back with a vengeance. There is a medication that you can take for it. I just haven't gotten to the doctor to have them do the proper, because they have to stick a fucking needle in your fucking joint about that fucking big. Fuck that. The Ravens at the Bears. The Bears suck. The Ravens were Lamar Jackson-less in this game. The Bears had all of their weapons and still couldn't beat the Ravens.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I had jokingly picked the Bears on our pick last week.
Yeah, I mean, hey, where did the speaker go?
It's probably on the floor from your tantrum earlier today.
Just give me a second, guys. I gotta take care of something real quick.
JP. But yeah, Gal is no fucking joke. God, that shit sucks.
Yeah, I don't want that shit. Like, how do you get it?
How do you get it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's mostly hereditary.
It's hereditary.
Oh.
Or you just eat exorbitant amounts of red meat.
Mm-hmm.
And it has uric acid in it, and it causes gout. But mine's a hereditary thing, so it's okay.
Ironically, I got mine through a Subway sandwich.
What?
I wish I was kidding.
What the fuck is Trek talking about? Folks, go back and look at the stream Heather, JP, and Baba did for the Bengals versus Ravens 3 years ago. JP had it really bad back then. I had the gout. The gout. Yeah. Fuck, I have it now. I'm still dealing with that pain. It sucks. It's not as bad. I'm able to walk on it. But when I lay down, I cannot get comfortable because my foot starts fucking hurting. And it attacks you mostly at night, too.
Yeah. Tooth pain's the worst, too.
Yeah, tooth pain. I can deal with tooth pain. I've had 7 teeth. I've had 7 teeth pulled in one day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take anything for it. I can handle that. But the gout, more painful than that. And I've had a toothache. It's more, but a toothache is annoying as fuck. It hurts, but it's annoying as fuck, more or less. Bengals at Raiders. The Bengals got back on track. They win. Raiders free falling. Cardinals at Seahawks. The Cardinals beat the Seahawks.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Beat them, what was it, 24 to 13?
23 to 13.
23 to 13? Green Bay shut out Seattle. Green Bay's better. Who picked the Cowboys?
There were a few people.
You're wrong!
Maybe I did.
Whoever, and I think I was one of them. In fact, I think I picked Chiefs.
You picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, I picked the Chiefs, motherfucker. Everybody else picked the Cowboys. Let me see. Heather picked the Chiefs. Cowboys. Rayshawn and Bobbitt. Trek. Smart move. You're paying attention to detail. Dan Rex picked the Cardinals. You missed some.
I would like to switch my pick to the Chiefs, please.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Cody, you picked the Cowboys. Bad move.
Can you hand me my phone?
Dan Prescott. Ezekiel Elliott.
NG didn't pick anybody. And Alpha picked the Cowboys. Boy, were you guys wrong.
Damn it. I would like to switch my
Dak
pick.
Prescott made Jordan Love look like a fucking Pro Bowler. So is Jordan Love really that bad? If Dak Prescott looked that bad, and he is an All-Pro, and Jordan Love looked better than he did, maybe Jordan Love has something. I don't know. All you people that want to hate on Jordan Love can suck my fucking cock.
Maybe Dak Prescott is coming down with an injury.
Maybe Dak Prescott is tossing fucking Ezekiel Elliott salad and got pink eye. He's not hurt. I mean, he looked like he was able. It's just the Chiefs have figured out what they need to do.
Yeah.
And over the last 2 weeks with Aaron Rodgers, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers would have done any better than Jordan Love. He might have done as good, but I don't know if he would have beat Kansas City Chiefs. He may have been able to finish off a drive that Jordan Love couldn't, but I'm not going to sit here and say that maybe. And I'm not trying to say Jordan Love is the greatest thing since Wonder Bread. I think he's better than people gave him credit for because he did look pretty good in that fourth quarter against Kansas City. Dak Prescott looked the same throughout the whole fucking game. So everybody's sitting there fucking saying fucking, Jordan Love sucks. Eat my ass. I took a shit and forgot to wipe today too, by the way.
Okay, now.
Ew.
I mean, at the end of the day, we know that one team could beat the Chiefs without anything, without them scoring.
Okay, who?
You know the Eagles, man.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
The Eagles.
You're trying so hard. Who won the game between who won the game between the Steelers and the Chargers? Because I actually watched the Survivor Series.
The Chargers won.
What was the score?
Right now. I watched the Survivor Series game.
It was 41-37.
Okay. So the Chargers had to come back and win.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, just so a heads up, the Steelers are better when Ben Roethlisberger is playing. Shut the fuck up. Eat my ass.
Okay, now.
No, I'm not talking to anybody there. I'm just talking to the people out there that were saying, oh, Ben Roethlisberger is washed up. Yeah, okay. He's still better than anything that the other guys bring to the table, especially that Mason Rudolph clown.
God, yes.
That guy's fucking worthless. And then the Giants at the Buccaneers. Keep in mind who the Buccaneers played. They played the Giants.
Right.
Who did the Buccaneers play? The Giants.
The Giants.
The NFL trash. I mean, the New York trash.
I mean, Jason Garrett got fired
He did.
today from the Giants. Tampa Bay's not very good because they weren't playing that well. They were playing the Giants. The Giants made mistakes. The only thing is, if that was any other team, I don't think Tampa Bay was gonna beat If they were playing Green Bay, well, they might beat Green Bay Sunday. But if it's any other day, I don't think they're beating Green Bay.
I think the Eagles play the Giants this Sunday.
Good luck to them.
Yeah, they
Easy as
do.
one.
Right? All right, so that being said, let's talk some college football. The college football playoff got released, and you're gonna hear me rant for a little bit, but we'll get to that. And I'm gonna turn it over to Bobbitt. Bobbitt's gonna ask me about games, and I'm gonna tell him about them because he didn't watch any football. He was sick this week, so I gave him a pass. Go ahead, Bobbitt.
Alright. Let's pull up the schedule from this week. So, what do you think of the Utah-Oregon game?
Utah is not that good. Oregon's overrated. What does that mean for Ohio State? What does that mean for Ohio State? I think they had an off day. I don't know. I don't think Oregon is as good as everybody thought they were. $38-7. Is Oregon better than Ohio State? No. I think if Oregon was to play Ohio State again, I think Ohio State would probably kick the shit out of them. Probably beat them as bad as Utah did. Is Ohio State better than Utah? Yes. So there's that. Anything else?
That's the only one I've seen that.
You don't want to talk about okay,
Like, a lot of them was
Alabama,
like,
Arkansas. Alabama wins another close one. Is our team starting to figure out Alabama? Or is it just that Alabama is starting to think that they're good and just winning games is good enough? They should be beating Arkansas by 25, 30 points. Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia's the best team in the country. I don't think anybody's beating them. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't even think Detroit can beat fucking Georgia. That's how bad Detroit is. That's not true. Detroit would kill Georgia. Because, I mean, Jesus Christ, they are in the NFL. I mean, come the fuck on. If Detroit was to lose to fucking Georgia, I think Detroit needs to fucking
Go.
they get on a boat and hope it runs into a fucking iceberg. And they go down with it because that's bad. Let me see. Wisconsin.
What do you think about the Ohio State game?
Ohio State is legit. Ohio State is legit. I would not be shocked if they win the national title this year. But I don't think they're beating Georgia. I really don't. I don't think they're beating Georgia. Georgia's just that damn good. Wisconsin, Nebraska came to play, but Wisconsin woke up and made plays when they had to. Was there a couple of questionable calls? Sure. This, that, and the other thing. Pretty much, there is one thing, and I know Cody brought this up to me the other night. If the ball on a punt, or the Auburn game, and there was some controversy in that game. What you looking for? The punt, the Auburn South Carolina game. The punter punted the ball, and it bounced off an Auburn player. Now, the controversy is the referees were trying, and this is the argument. I would rather them zoom the fuck in and on plays like this that are just zoom in. You have the technology, zoom in. It touched his leg. It's okay. They got the call right in my eyes. Now, you could argue, is there indisputable evidence? Maybe. But they zoomed it in and he touched it. It looked like he touched it. So they overturned the call. The interception that was called off for Green Bay wasn't a catch. The ball hit the ground. It's okay. The thing that pissed me off is 2 plays later, they ran the same damn thing. Minnesota only ran 2 plays that entire fucking game, and it was the same play over and over. And the pass play, they only have 2 pass plays. And that's it. That is all they have. That's it. So I don't know what the fuck Green Bay was doing. I don't know if they were sleeping or what. It was terrible. The referees, I mean, sometimes they look like the refereeing is inconsistent. Like, what you see, and I understand, and Tim, I would love to get Tim on the show so I could really ask him questions as to why referees make calls. Why is it at the discretion of the referee? They have a rule book. Only on certain rules is it at the discretion. A holding call is not at the discretion of the fucking referee. A holding call is a holding call is a holding call. If you're going to call it one way, you got to call it on the team that does this exact. Minnesota so Green Bay got called for a holding call. Okay? Minnesota does it all the time. They tug the jersey. One time Green Bay did it, 10-yard penalty. Every fucking time Minnesota does that. That is their blocking. That is how they are taught to block in Minnesota. Makes no sense to me. Holding is holding is holding is holding. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right. Who's in charge of the referee? Like
Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell.
Nah, you need to have a meeting with them. Something.
Well, see, the thing is that they have a rules committee, and the rules committee makes the rules. They need to get rid of this fucking referee's discretion bullshit because referees think everything is at referee's discretion. I hate that. Look at the fucking rule. If you impede the progress of a receiver to get to the ball without looking back and trying to make a play on the ball, it's pass interference. Period. Now, the New Orleans Saints and Los Angeles Rams game where there was pass interference wasn't called. Got it. That is pass interference. The referees didn't throw the flag. Should they have? Absolutely. I can't do any. But here is the thing. And here is the key to everything. When people bitch about that, there is usually when something like that happens, there's another play that takes place after that. It's how you respond to not getting that flag or getting that flag thrown on you. Green Bay didn't respond to it, and New Orleans didn't respond to it. In fact, the game went to fucking overtime. What is the first thing Drew Brees does? He throws up I'm just going to fucking throw it up and pray to fucking God somebody catches it. What the fuck was that? It's how the players or team responds to something happening. It's not about the fucking referees. It is about the players having to respond. Yes, it sucks that the referees aren't doing their fucking job, but move on from it. You can't let the referees dictate dictate the game to you. You are the football player. You dictate the game to the other team and to the referees. If he's calling holding because you grabbed his jersey, even though it wasn't holding, don't fucking do it. The next fucking play, you get down, you fucking drive his ass and fucking throw him out of the fucking way. Don't jerk him. Knock him the fuck down. Don't. And that's what I used to tell my players. Okay, you got a holding call on you. This next play, just hit the motherfucker. But do it in a way that's legal. Let him know, hey, you ain't getting away with this bullshit anymore. I'm knocking you on your ass. That's how you do it. That's called a response. It's not, oh, fuck, here we go again. We're not going to get this call, so fuck it. I'm done. I'm giving up. If I can't do anything, why in the fuck should I do anything in the first place? That's a player giving up. That's not how you do it. Heather was making dinner. What did you watch a Ravens game at all?
I didn't get a chance to.
Did you see any highlights or anything?
I was so busy doing everything else.
Oh, I hear you. I didn't even see it. I was watching the Packers. They were on at the same time. But, yeah, Trek, the Lions suck. So, yeah. There you go. That's pretty much week 11 in a nutshell. Just stop blaming the referees for everything. That call against Auburn, I agree with the call. I would have done the same thing. I would have called. He said he touched it. It sure looked like it touched him. It doesn't have to ricochet. It can graze you. I mean, Jesus Christ. It happened in the Packer game. I don't remember who they were. Kansas City. It touched his fingertips. It didn't fucking ricochet fucking 55 different fucking ways. It's all right. It happens. Let it go. Move on. Play better. That's all I can say. Stop blaming the referees. It's not their fault. They're just doing their job because apparently everything is at their discretion right now. The taunting is at their discretion. What is taunting? Taunting another player?
You motherfucker, you.
You can't point at anybody anymore. Which is that is taunting. That is by rule taunting and should be flagged. But there needs to be more of a definition. They actually have to show some sort of, I mean, disrespect to the other player or to the other team for it to be taunting. Pointing at somebody is not really taunting to me. By rule it is, but it's a dumb
Isn't celebration period is taunting?
Yeah. If you're going to point a finger at somebody, like, okay, Kansas City got flagged for a 15-yard penalty for a player pointing. Now, he was pointing at him, and this is taunting when he's pointing at him while he's running into the end zone. If he waves at him when he's running, like Tyreek Hill does it all the fucking time. 15-yard, that is taunting. That should be a 15-yard penalty. But this row your boat bullshit that fucking Tampa Bay does? Come on, man. That's excessive. Celebration.
Or about the Steelers player that did 3 separate celebrations on the way back to the sideline.
Well, I mean, but he wasn't taunting anybody. So, whatever. I don't care. Excessive celebration. Wasting fucking time celebrating. Making it a fucking spectacle to me should be flagged.
So I feel that getting sacked and celebrating a sack is a personal taunt because who else you're taunting at?
You're correct. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. I think these guys are professionals, right?
Right.
Now, if I was to get out there and I was to sack Tom Brady, I'd gyrate my nuts on his fucking chin. Because it's never going to fucking happen again, right?
Right.
But these professional football players, I mean, they act like you've done it before. Like, we've always taught our players, if you get into the end zone, you can come to the sideline and you can fucking celebrate all you want because you're not on the field of play. But act like you've been there before. Get in the end zone and hand the ball to the referee, run back to the sideline, and fucking start doing that stupid fucking dance that Justin Jefferson does. I don't fucking care. It's on the sideline. But not on the field of play. You look like a fucking clown doing that shit. They look dumb. It looks retarded. It's like they have nothing.
After they celebrate.
It's like I don't like it. I never liked it. Get back to the sideline and do it. I mean, I might yell at you like, dude, stop fucking dancing. You look like a fucking idiot. Right? But at least you're not going to get flagged 15 yards for fucking celebrating. I mean, high school, you can't celebrate. So we always told our kids, you get into the end zone, hand the ball to the referee. You can high-five players as you come off the field or whatever, because that's great. Be excited, but do it on the sideline. Not in the end zone. You look like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, they do that.
These players that do this shit, they look like assholes. Now, I don't care. The Lambeau leap, the jumping into the stand stuff, that's celebrating with the fans. Fine, whatever. But you're not taunting anybody.
Right.
That's not taunting. The excessive, unnecessary celebration bullshit drives me fucking nuts with everything. But if they do away with it, they're probably you can't do the Lambeau leap anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Do the Lambeau leap on the sidelines. I don't give a fuck. You're off the field to play. I don't care. You're not stopping the game. Right?
Right.
There you go. That's all I say. That's all I've got to say. I just the taunting penalty, the taunting rule, it shouldn't even be a thing. It should be. Before you couldn't even fucking celebrate. Now everybody's doing this like fucking 10-man row your boat thing that fucking Tampa Bay does. It looks dumb. Let's sit on the ground and pretend like we're rowing boat in grass. Like, what fucking good does that do? You look like an idiot.
Right.
It's stupid. I understand last year because there was nobody in the fucking stands and they had the camera and they were allowing them to, stand there and do all this stupid clown ass shit, in the fucking camera. It's just whatever. Now you got the fans back in the stands. You don't need it. We don't need all this excessive bullshit. It looks stupid. I'm not a fan of celebrations, as you can tell. My celebrating is after we win, I'll jump in the snow in my underwear. That's how I do it. That's how I celebrate. After the game is over, I'll do it.
That makes fun.
Now I will do it. If it's snowing and if there's enough snow on the ground, I will. And Green Bay wins the Super Bowl this year, I'm doing it.
I don't think you'll be doing it this year. You gotta get through the Eagles.
The Eagles aren't making the playoffs, Rachel. All right. So shall we get to the NFL power rankings?
What about the college football top 10?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Bobby. Go ahead.
You go, buddy. Number 10 is Oklahoma.
Underrated.
Agreed. Number 9, Ole Miss.
Overrated.
Agreed.
They're only ranked
Number
that high.
8.
They're only ranked that high because they're in the SEC. Go ahead.
Yeah. Number 8, Baylor.
They did beat Oklahoma.
Yeah. Number 7, Oklahoma State.
Underrated.
I agree there too. Number 6, Notre Dame.
Overrated.
No, big time. Number 5, Michigan.
Underrated.
This is the one that you're going to get pissed off at.
Oh yeah,
Number 4,
I watched it.
Cincinnati.
Overrated. Who have they beat? Here's the thing. With Cincinnati, I'm gonna pull up their fucking schedule. Now, they have beaten some teams. They did beat Notre Dame. But Notre Dame was missing half their fucking squad because of COVID. Just give me a second here. I'm going to pull up Cincinnati's schedule. I want you to tell me if this is worthy of being the number 4 team in the country just because they're undefeated. Houston has 1 loss and they're only 24. And they're in the same fucking conference. Get the fuck out of here. That's why I have a problem with where Cincinnati is. All right. Cincinnati. Game number 1. Miami of Ohio. Let's look at their record. Oh, shit. I can't see their record. Let me see. What is their record? Now.
I didn't even know there was a Miami in
1,
Ohio.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, there's a Miami University in Ohio, right?
Yeah. Miami, it's a city in Miami, in Ohio called Miami, yeah. So, they have lost to Ohio. They have lost to Eastern Michigan. They almost beat Eastern Michigan 13-12. They lost to Army. Army's actually pretty good. Wisconsin had trouble beating Army. They lost to Minnesota, and then they played Cincinnati. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're bowl eligible, but they're going to the fucking seaweed sunflower seed bowl. Okay. They beat Miami 49-14. Well, they should have beaten them 49-14. Murray State, who is an FCS school, if I am correct in my assumption here. They may be in FBS now. But no, they are. They aren't even making the playoffs in FCS. And Cincinnati beat them 42-7. Probably should have beat them if they're number 4 in the country. They probably should have beat an FCS school probably by about 50. I'm not impressed with who they've beaten so far. And at that time, they were number 7 in the country. Then they played Indiana. Indiana was supposed to be good, but they sucked. They've only won 2 games all year.
Oh, shoot.
Then they played Notre Dame. And Notre Dame had their 3rd string quarterback, their backup running back, I think third running back, and then their tight end was their leading receiver. Not an impressive win. Now Notre Dame is winning because they are healthy again. They struggled against Wisconsin. Wisconsin should have beat Notre Dame. Should have beat Notre Dame, but something happened and they just turned the ball over like 30 fucking times. Then they played Temple, who's one of the worst teams in college football. And I'm assuming correctly, they aren't even fucking making it to a bowl game. They lost to
Everybody but 3 teams.
Rutgers. Rutgers is bad.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, real bad.
So
They
they had
lost-
a light schedule.
Oh, that's this. Now they're starting conference. But just wait. Now they start winning close games. Watch. Then they beat UCF. UCF's okay, but they aren't as good as they once were. Navy, I think they've won 2 games this year. And they have lost 2. They lost to Marshall 49-7. They lost to Air Force 23-3. They lost to SMU 31-24. They lost to Memphis 35-17. They lost to ECU 38-35. They lost to Notre Dame 34-6. But they play Notre Dame every year. But they got their ass handed to them like they do every fucking year. Again, you guys are you guys impressed with their schedule so far?
No, don't sound like it.
Tulane.
Gotta let it install.
Let's look at Tulane. At the time that they beat Cincinnati played Tulane. Tulane was 1-6.
We're crunching tons of polygons here.
It's an
What's
ad,
going on?
so-
Where's Regina?
Hi, I'm
can't have
Ladonna.
it.
I invested in Vesco QQQ.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Tulane is 1-6 at this time. They only beat them 31-12.
Oh, wow.
Tulane's won 2 games. They beat Morgan State, who just started playing football a couple of years ago, 69-20.
Nice.
That's not nice because they should beat teams like that.
No, the score.
Oh, I
Oh,
mean,
69.
that's the score. That's the score that fucking Cincinnati should have beat fucking Tulsa. They beat Tulsa 28-20. Tulsa's 3-6.
Hmm.
Are you seeing a trend here? They lost to the Citadel. The Citadel.
Oh, Jesus.
Who is the generic who is the what do you call it? It's a
version.
the dollar store version of the Army. Black Knights, the university, the West Point.
When you say generic.
They lost to them 19-17. They lost to the Citadel 19-17. Let me look at who Citadel has played. Just wait. Well, they're actually 7-2. But they're an FCS school. They're an FCS school. It's bad, man. You see it? You buying it yet? You buying it? Are you buying it?
No, I'm not buying that team.
And then they beat Temple. Or no, that's not. Just give me a second. 28-20. And they lost to the Citadel. Come on, man. Come on. And then they played SMU, who is 8-2. Again, they're playing the same teams as fucking Cincinnati is. So yes, SMU is better. They beat SMU 48-14. But again, who's SMU played? Cincinnati is overrated. Right now they are number 4. Who's number 3, Bobbitt?
Number 3 is Alabama.
And deservedly so.
Number 2 is Ohio State.
Deservedly so.
Number 1, Georgia.
Yeah, so guess who? If Alabama, now if Alabama beats Georgia, Alabama's going to be number 1. Georgia will be number 3. Ohio State will never reach number 1. Okay? Who here? Show of hands. Who here thinks that Cincinnati could even come close to beating Georgia or Alabama? Based on what I'm telling you. And their strength of schedule. And who they have played. When you start playing teams, look, if you want me to respect you, Cincinnati, and all you fucking, they deserve it because they're undefeated, eat my ass. Even the fucking experts. I respect Kirk Herbstreit and what he says, but I don't think I think he's just going along with everybody because Cincinnati beat Notre Dame. What if Notre Dame loses to Stanford? Let's say Notre Dame loses to Stanford this Saturday. Who sucks? Stanford's terrible this year. Does that hurt Cincinnati? Because Notre Dame lost? It should. It should. Because that's what they're basing all of this shit off of, is how good Notre Dame is playing right now. If Michigan beats Ohio State, you're going to see you should be seeing 2 SEC teams and 2 Big Ten teams in the college football playoff. That notwithstanding whether or not Oklahoma State, because I think Oklahoma State could beat Cincinnati. I honestly think Michigan State, Wisconsin can beat fucking Cincinnati. They haven't fucking played anybody. They played Notre Dame when half their team was not there. If Notre Dame was to play Cincinnati right now, Notre Dame would be sitting where Cincinnati is right now. In fact, they'd probably be sitting where Ohio State is right now. Alabama would be sitting number 4, and Ohio State would be sitting 3. Notre Dame's had a pretty tough schedule this year. And to only have 1 loss, and that's the only reason that Cincinnati is getting any sort of clout, because they beat Notre Dame with half their squad. Get the fuck out of here with that Cincinnati deserves to be there. They don't. Sorry. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're a Cincinnati Bearcats fan, you're a mid-major fan, and everybody's saying, well, I think you're just, it's laughable that you think Cincinnati couldn't play with Georgia. Are you fucking kidding me? I had somebody tell me that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Did you not see what Georgia did? Or has done to every team they have fucking played? I don't think anybody has even, what they beat, the last game they played, I think their closest game this year is, like, I don't even know if they've had a close game at all. And I don't think they've given up over 20 points this year to anybody. Let me pull them up here.
Well, not only that, but the problem I have is, let's say Georgia beats Alabama in the SEC championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really telling me that Cincinnati's your number 3 school? No.
No, they're not. But people are going to tell you they are because they want to. This is the feel-good story of the year. Like, come on, man. So they beat Clemson 10-3. That's their closest game this year. They beat Clemson 10-3. They beat UAB 56-7. South Carolina 40-13. These are conference games now, by the way. Keep this in mind. Vanderbilt 62-0. Arkansas 37-0. Who just came close to beating fucking Alabama. Auburn 34-10. Kentucky 30-13. Florida 34-7. Who damn near beat Alabama. Missouri 43-6. Tennessee 41-17. And then Charleston Southern 56-7. Come on, man. You're honestly going to sit here and tell me that Cincinnati could beat Georgia? You want to actually watch Cincinnati get fucking run right out of the fucking stadium. They might get a couple of first downs, but they ain't fucking scoring. They ain't scoring fucking 50 points against Georgia. Georgia will score 50 points on fucking Cincinnati. I think Georgia will keep it close so that they don't get players hurt. They'll play it safe and probably beat them 30-10. But if Georgia really wanted to fucking show that Cincinnati didn't deserve to be there, they could probably beat them 60-3.
Expose them as failures.
That's what I would do if I was a coach. I'd expose Cincinnati for what they really are. A mediocre fucking mid-major. Cincinnati should be going to the Meineke Car Care Bowl with the schedule that they've had. The only reason they're undefeated is because they haven't played anybody in their conference sucks.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say about that. Georgia is the best team in the country. Ohio State is the second best team. Alabama's the third best team. And I could probably argue that Michigan is better than Cincinnati in all aspects. They had a setback against Michigan State, and that's the only reason that they aren't sitting there. Because I'm telling you right now, if Michigan beats Ohio State, it's going to be hard keeping Ohio State out. If Cincinnati loses, because they still have 2 games to go, and that would be the championship game, and they got to play Houston. Everybody's got the Cincinnati, but they haven't played anybody. Houston's actually played some teams, and they aren't getting any credit. In fact, they played a tougher schedule. In my eyes. No, I'm not even going to say that. Cincinnati's probably played a tougher schedule, but I think Houston's been more consistent over the years. And I would say Houston, I think Houston could beat Cincinnati. That's all I'll say. Cincinnati doesn't deserve to be where they are. They have done nothing. And Houston is about right. They're 10-1. If you're winning, go ahead. Put them in the top 25. I mean, Cincinnati probably deserves to be 7 or 8 in my eyes.
But not like a top 5.
If you want to prove that you are as good as you say you are, all you fucking people that want to fucking have this argument, join the Big Ten then. And then try to be consistent. Compete with the Ohio States. Compete with the Wisconsins. Compete with the Michigans, the Michigan States, the Penn States, the Nebraskas. You're not going to. You're not going to be able to. You will get fucking destroyed every fucking week. You'll be like fucking Northwestern and fucking Illinois. You can't even score on a wet paper bag. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Join a conference that is tough. Where you can prove that, hey, we've got this resume. Notre Dame is the only thing that they have. And like I've said, I'm going to keep repeating it. They beat Notre Dame with a third-string quarterback and a backup running back and didn't have their receiving core.
That's not really saying much.
No, it's not. And I don't understand why people think it is. Is Cincinnati a good team? They wouldn't be undefeated for a reason. They're winning, but they don't deserve to be number 4 in the country. No. Sorry. I don't buy it. I don't fucking buy it. And when the bowl selection things happens, we'll actually reveal all the bowls for college football. We'll talk about the matchups, and some of the bowl games names are actually hilarious. All right, is that anything else, Bobbit, that you wanted to talk about, or you wanted me to rant about with college football, or is there something that I missed, or?
Yeah.
What?
But yeah, folks, we got one week left of the regular college football season. Then it's championship week.
Yep. Looking forward to it. I always like football. I love college football on Fridays, the day after Thanksgiving. It's entertaining. Wisconsin plays on Saturday, but I miss the old Texas A&M game on Friday. But Texas A&M, bunch of fucking sissy boys, and ran to the fucking SEC. Well, Texas and Oklahoma are going to be joining the SEC here in 2023, I think, or 2025 or something like that. So, it is what it is. Anything else, Bobbit?
Nope. That's
it.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the rivalry games, the big rivalry games, happen on this weekend. The Paul Bunyan Zacks, the Badgers taking on the Gophers. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. I'm going to watch the Michigan-Ohio State game. Ohio State has beaten Michigan like 5,000 times in a row. Looking forward to that. I think Michigan might have a chance in that game, but we'll see.
Also, this weekend, it's Virginia versus Virginia Tech.
Yep, Virginia versus Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech. South Carolina, Clemson. Florida State. Alabama. Does LSU play Arkansas this week? Or did they already play? It doesn't matter. You don't have to say anything. I'm just thinking. Stanford plays Notre Dame. It's a rivalry game. Iowa plays Nebraska. Texas A&M plays Missouri. Like didn't know that was a rivalry game, but apparently it is. So yeah, a lot of big time North Carolina and Duke play. North Carolina and North Carolina State, play. Yeah, so looking forward to watching those games. Rayshawn, you got anything you want to add or talk about, or any questions?
No, I'm good.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read off the top 32 to you for NFL Network, and then I'm going to give mine.
Okay. So
this week, number 32. Do I even need to fucking say it? Number 31, the New York Jets. Number 30, Jacksonville. Number 29, Houston. Number 28, Atlanta. Number 27, Chicago. Number 26, Seattle. Number 25, the Giants. Number 24, Miami. Number 23, Denver. Number 22, Las Vegas. They're free falling.
Well, they lost their coach.
Going
and
down to the
fucking
bottom.
star player too.
Number 21, Washington. Number 20, Carolina. Washington beat Carolina, right, Bobbit?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they're smoking. They have Carolina ahead of Washington still. Whatever.
I don't know why.
I don't know whoever does these rankings must be like he must take a hit a fucking every time he fucking writes down the name, he takes a hit of whatever and he just gets higher and higher. And then he fucking comes down off of it at the end. Like I don't know. Number 20 is Carolina. Number 19, Pittsburgh. Number 18, New Orleans. Do you think New Orleans is better than Pittsburgh? I don't.
No.
Where am I at? Number 17, Philadelphia. Number 16, San Francisco. Number 15, Cincinnati. Number 14, Cleveland. Number 13, Baltimore. Number 12, Indianapolis. Number 11, Los Angeles Chargers. The Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings at number 10. Overrated. In my eyes, that's too high. I don't give a fuck that they beat Green Bay. They shouldn't have won. Number 9, the Los Angeles Rams. Number 8, Tennessee. Number 7, Buffalo. They're free falling. Number 6. Who do you think number 6 is?
Ravens.
They dropped to 13.
No?
Number 6 is New England.
Oh.
Number 5, Dallas.
Did you?
Did I say Baltimore? Yeah, they're 13th.
Oh, Baltimore 13.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not my eyes, they're not. Who do you think number 4 is?
Tampa Bay.
Nope.
No, they won a game this week. Yeah.
I don't give a shit. They only beat the Giants.
According to NFL.
According to the NFL. But no, that is not.
Probably the Cardinals.
Nope.
No?
Kansas City is number 4. Not in my eyes, they're not. You're going to be shocked where I have them. Number 3.
Okay, you didn't say Packers. You didn't say Tampa Bay. You also didn't say...
Arizona.
You say Vikings?
Yeah, they're 10th. I
Number
haven't said
3.
Tampa Bay, Green Bay, or Arizona.
Oh, okay, then Arizona,
Nope.
Tampa Bay, and Green Bay. No?
It's Tampa Bay is number 3.
So it's Tampa Bay, Arizona, and then Green Bay.
Not according to NFL. It is Green Bay and then Arizona. I
They love
disagree.
them.
I disagree with that. Here's my 32. Number 32, need I say? Number 31, Jacksonville. Number 30, the New York Jets. Number 29, Houston. Number 28, Atlanta. I'm pretty close to right with them on this. Number 27 is Chicago. Number 26 is Seattle. Number 25 is the Giants. Number 24 is Miami. Number 23 is Denver. Number 22 is Las Vegas. Number 21, Carolina, then Washington. Number 19, New Orleans, then Pittsburgh. That'd be Pittsburgh at 18. Number 17, Philadelphia. Number 16, San Francisco. Number 15, Cincinnati. Number 14, Cleveland. Number 13, Minnesota. I can't. Indianapolis played better than Minnesota did. I can't. No. In fact, Indianapolis is better than Minnesota. Number 12, Los Angeles Chargers. Number 11, Indianapolis. Number 10, Baltimore. Number 9, the Rams. Buffalo. Number 8, New England 7. Tennessee 6. Dallas 5. Now, it's Arizona, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and Kansas City. Who is number 4?
Arizona, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and what was the last one?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. I'm gonna say Arizona, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, and then no. In that case, then Tampa Bay is number 4.
That you are correct. Number 3.
Number 3, I'll have to go with Kansas City.
Arizona.
Okay.
Who do you think number 1 is?
I mean, can't be Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it would have been the Eagles, but I don't know why they down there.
They're 5 and 6. Come on, man.
Number 1, I'll go with Green Bay.
Nope. Kansas City is my new number 1 team.
Really?
Why? Look at who they've beat the last 3 weeks. They beat Green Bay, Las Vegas, pretty handily, and then they just beat Dallas. 3 pretty good teams right in a row.
Yeah, I can see why you did that.
Now, that being said, if Kansas City loses, they start dropping again. But I think they're probably the best team in the AFC right now.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
This week coming up, if Tampa Bay lose, how much points? I mean, like, how much they drop?
I put them at 31. I fucking hate Tampa Bay with a passion. I don't think Tampa Bay is as good as... Look, you look at all of the weapons that they have, and everybody's sitting here, and I heard this last night. It's, they're trying to figure things out. What do you mean trying to figure things out? We're 10 games into the fucking season, and we've got fucking color commentators and fucking analysts saying, well, they're just trying to figure things out. And then when they come to, well, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers should have had things figured out. Like, who the fuck are you people? Like, be consistent with your fucking garbage. Stop with the Tom Brady is the greatest thing that has ever fucking happened. And when the team is playing mediocre, it's because they're trying to figure things out. Like, can you just honestly say that Tom Brady is 44 years old and he's getting older and they aren't as good as they were? Look at all the fucking weapons. What did they lose that makes you think that they shouldn't be fucking 10-0 right now? Tampa Bay is not that good. They play in a fucking shit division. They lost to the New Orleans Saints. Tell me. Tell me. Somebody please tell me how anybody can sit here and tell me that Tampa Bay is one of the best teams in the NFL. The only reason that I have them where they are is because they are the Super Bowl champions and they're not losing. Well, I mean, they lost to fucking Washington. They lost to New Orleans, but they fucking dropped them. Like, come on, man. Tampa Bay's not that
Number two.
good. In fact, there's no real great team in the NFL this year. They're all about the same.
Yeah, there's no real standout.
There's no real standout team. I wouldn't even say Green Bay is great. At times they look, with the way the offense looked in the second half, if the offense can look like that in the second half and look like that the rest of the year, Green Bay's unstoppable, especially if their defense plays like they have been. The Green Bay is hands down the best team in football. But if they keep fucking playing to the level of their competition, like every other fucking team in the NFL, I don't know, man. I don't know. The problem is that teams play to the level of their competition. And I don't remember what game I was talking about. Was it the Packers or was it another game was it the Thursday game? Where they're playing to the level of the competition. That's the problem. It's like, what is the problem? Why are teams losing to these teams? And they're just playing down to the competition. It's like, why? It makes no sense. If I'm Green Bay, I want to show that I'm better than everybody else because we are better than everybody else. If I'm Tampa Bay, I want to prove that I am the best. We are the best. We will continue to be the best because we're the defending Super Bowl champions. It's like teams win the Super Bowl and then they're like, well, we did what we wanted to do last year. So,
Right.
I just shut the fuck up. Just trying to figure out bullshit doesn't fly with me at all. So, with that being said, that's my 32 for the week. You guys can do your 32 however you want to do it. Just let me know and I'll hear it out.
Okay.
I have no problems with that. If you want to give your top 5 is fine with me. I just know the Eagles aren't number 5.
You want to give me a pen?
Then I can't do it. No.
Let's see. My number 5 is the Lions. No, I'm kidding.
I don't.
That's a good one.
Oh, Lions are number 1. I mean, what?
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Lions going to the Super Bowl. What?
Lions are going to the Super Bowl. The Super Toilet Bowl.
Lions versus the Bears.
All right, so let's get to the picks. We have 3 Thursday games this week because it is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
The first game is, my God,
The shittiest game of the Super Bowl.
I think it might be the game of the week. The Bears at the Lions. Now, I will... Yes, I did.
I just... Wow.
I will say this. The Lions actually usually play very well on Thanksgiving Day, and they usually win more often than not. I don't know if Justin Fields is playing. I know he's got beat up ribs. And there is a report that Matt Nagy is being fired after the game on Thursday. If that's true, why not just fire him now? Why are you waiting until after Thursday?
Right.
Makes no fucking sense. I'm going with...
Good luck.
I'm going with the Lions. I think the Lions are going to get their first win this year, and it's going to be probably their only win. I'm telling you, the Thanksgiving Day games, they usually play very well.
Not to mention, they've been more aggressive this year, too.
They have played well. They just suck and can't finish the job. But I'm going with the Lions barely because I don't know if Justin Fields is playing, then I'm gonna switch my pick. But right now, I don't think he is. Well, no, I am gonna go with the Bears because Andy Dalton is the backup. So I'm gonna go with the Bears.
That's exactly who I'm going with, the Chicago.
Bobbit?
Man, this is hard. This is a battle of two undefeated teams, man. I don't know. Fuck.
I
I
can't right now, baby.
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Okay.
You undefeated team.
Let's go over to Daddy's chair.
Who you taking?
I'm taking the Lions. What I saw with them against the Ravens, they're more aggressive this year than they have been. So
They're still losing. You got to remember they were playing without Lamar Jackson. So the afternoon game, which is also a traditional game, is the Raiders at the Cowboys.
I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Heather,
Cowboys.
did you hear Heather? Did you guys hear what Heather said?
No.
See, they can't.
What she say?
Say it again.
Cowboys.
Did you hear that?
Oh, Cowboys?
Okay. So you can hear, is it muffled?
It's muffled, but I had actually listened to what she had to say, and I heard it.
Okay. And then the Thursday night game, the Bills at the Saints.
I'm going with the Bills.
Me too.
Same here.
Heather?
Yeah, I'm going Bills.
Next game. Next game, we have the first Sunday game, Buccaneers at the Colts.
Buccaneers.
I'm going with the Colts. Colts are hot right now. I don't think they're the best team in... But the Buccaneers aren't playing that well. They aren't playing that great.
Yeah, I get it, but the Colts got hot, towards the end of the year? And
I don't know, man. The Buccaneers have every time they run into a physical team, they get beat. And I will do this. The Colts offensive line is very physical. Like, they'll knock you around. They will do exactly like when I was on my rant about the holding call bullshit and how to respond to it. The Colts do that every play. They love running the ball. And they have a running back who is goddamn good. I watched him in college for 3 years. He had fumble problems. But the guy he's all pro, man. He's the best running back in football right now, in my opinion. He's better than Derrick Henry.
yeah, and he's on the Colts?
Yeah. I'm not praising the Colts. I hate the fucking Colts, but I love me some Jonathan Taylor. He's a really good running back. Heather, who are you going with?
I'm gonna take the Colts as well.
Bobbit?
Oh yeah. Oh, sign me up for the Colts.
Oh my God. Nope. I just found the next game of the week. Jets at Texans.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck
the Jets might
off.
actually gonna win.
I got the Texans.
I'm taking the Texans too.
Yeah, I'm going Texans.
I don't think the Jets are very good. They're not.
I took a gamble with the Jets, I think, last week.
The Jets are terrible. Ooh. Heather, who you got?
Fighting with her to keep her feet out of the fucking way. I am going Texans. You are gonna fall.
Okay, she's going Texans. Bobbit, did you pick?
Yes, he did.
I'm going Texans.
Woo, next game. The number one, the Eagles at the Giants.
I am not picking the Giants. I'm going with the Eagles.
I'm going to go with the Eagles. The Eagles are pretty good right now. They're not winning the NFC East, but they're doing about what I expected them to do. They're in the running for a playoff spot. They're number 9 in the NFC right now. But I don't
run up for the World Series spot too. I mean,
the World Series spot. Wrong fucking sport. Who you got, Heather?
Oh, Eagles.
Bobbit, who you got?
Sign me up for the shitbirds.
The
Hey.
shitbirds. The shitbirds.
We're not talking about the Falcons.
Bobbit, you can't talk shit because the Eagles beat... Or did the Eagles beat the Panthers? All right, you can't talk shit.
But we didn't have Cam Newton then, though.
You can't talk shit. Here we can talk shit. Now, I will say this. If the Panthers lose to this team, I will talk shit about the Panthers forever. The Panthers at the Dolphins.
Oh, shit. The safe choice is to go with the Pampers. Oh, my God. The Panthers.
You need to take a nap.
No, he needs back for blood in his veins again.
If Carolina loses this game, I'm just giving up on this season. So I'm going Carolina.
You're not going to pick Carolina the whole season?
I'm going to go Carolina. I think Panthers should win this game, but don't be surprised if they somehow fucking lose it.
Damn. So Bobby said that if they lose, that he would not pick the Panthers for the rest of the season,
That's on him.
no matter who they play.
Right. So,
I'm telling you this now, Rayshawn. If Carolina loses, I'm going to go with my other team, the Packers.
Okay.
so next week is November 30th. And everybody knows what that is. Everybody has to pick the San Francisco 49ers. That is Chance's birthday. I have to talk to Basement because we have to play a game of Tecmo Bowl. And I'm not sure what to do about that because I have to work the next day. I will figure something out, though. I might. So
It's easy to go earlier.
I will. So it'll be me. But yes. So don't forget next week. Everybody has to pick San Francisco because next week is Chance's birthday, and then probably over on Horny Goat, I might play a little bit of Tecmo Bowl with Basement over on the Horny Goat.
Okay.
Next game, Steelers at Bengals.
Steelers.
Bengals.
Skipped a game.
No, I didn't.
Titans.
Oh, Titans at Patriots. I'm sorry.
Titans.
Patriots.
I'm going Patriots.
Heather.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
Okay. Heather went with the Patriots. Steelers at the Bengals.
Steelers.
Bengals.
I'm going Bengals.
Heather.
Hold on, let me get before I forget Rachel. I am gonna go Bengals because I don't trust the Steelers.
I think the Bengals are just a better team, and they need to play as such. Chargers at the Broncos. Chargers.
Chargers. Yeah.
Bobbitt.
Motherfucker,
No.
you know I'm going to go. I'm going to go with the Chargers, motherfucker. Super Bowl champs, motherfucker, yeah.
Let them know. Let them know.
Heather.
Oh. Who are they playing again? Sorry.
Chargers at the Broncos.
You skipped the Falcons game. What
I'll
was
go
it?
back to it.
I'm gonna go Chargers.
Falcons at the Jaguars.
Oh my God.
We're
I don't
getting
trust
some
both
ball-
teams.
I'm going with a tie.
We could do that.
I can't win and I can't lose. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
gonna do the same thing, brother.
You can't. You got to pick a team.
All right. The Jaguars.
I'm going to go with the Falcons. I think they're the better team, more experienced team. I think the Jaguars aren't very good. Bobbitt?
Yeah.
We're getting some real barn burners this week. I swear to God. Fuck. I don't fucking know. Fuck it, Falcons. I don't know.
Heather?
They're both terrible.
These are pretty shitty games this week.
Yeah.
I swear, man.
I went Falcons.
Heather went with the
Bobby said Jaguars, right? What did Bobby say?
Falcons.
See, Bobby, those are the shit birds.
All right, this is probably actually the game of the week. Real game of the week, and it might actually be a good game. I'm not looking forward to it because I'm afraid of what might happen, and that's the Rams at the Packers.
You don't have faith in your team?
Right now, no, I don't.
And for that reason, I'm picking the Rams.
I mean, I'm picking the Packers, but I'm scared as fuck to pick the Packers right now. Bobbitt, who you taking?
God. Both these teams are really good.
Well, I mean, the reason why I'm taking the Packers is the Rams have lost to some pretty bad teams. The Rams have lost to worse teams than what the Packers have.
That, and it's also in Lambeau, and Packers are just undefeated at home right now.
And yes.
I'm going with Green Bay.
Okay. Heather?
I'm going Packers. Rams have the inescapable ability to shoot themselves in the foot a lot.
You're going with the Rams?
I said the Packers.
Oh, yeah. The Rams have been shooting themselves in the foot lately. Vikings at the 49ers.
49ers.
I'm going to take the 49ers as well. Bobbitt? Or don't answer me. I don't give a
I'm
shit.
going to go with the Vikings.
Okay. Heather?
49ers.
All right. The Sunday night game. Browns at the Ravens.
Browns and the Ravens.
Heather?
Come on.
Heather, who are you taking?
I am very, very scared about this game, but I am going to pick the Ravens.
I am picking the Ravens as well. Because I don't know what fucking team I'm getting with Cleveland, man.
Who's home?
Baltimore?
Ravens.
Nah, I go with the Ravens.
Bobbitt?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ravens.
And then the Monday night game. The Seahawks at Washington. Washington's playing well. Seattle's kind of hit a slump, but they are getting, I mean, Russell Wilson should be probably back on target. Again, Washington's playing some pretty good defense, though. So, Rayshawn, who you think?
Even without Chase Young, they playing good defense?
They still have, dude, they have 4 first-round picks on that defensive line.
I'm going to go with Washington.
I'm going to go with Washington, too. Barely. Bobbitt?
I'm going to go with the football team.
Heather?
I am going to go Washington. Sorry, Friday sometime.
Washington, Heather said. I don't know if you heard her. The teams on bye this week are the Chiefs and the Cardinals. Is that right? Did I say that right?
Yep.
So that being said, that is it for me. I am done. Heather is going to come over here and she's going to do the fantasy. She's going to talk about that 50-point explosion by fucking Jonathan Taylor and whatever happened in fantasy football. And then the end of the show. So thanks everybody for being here. If you want me to talk about something, ask questions, you know what? I think next week we might do a call in too, because that's what we'll do. I don't want to spend too much time on the call-ins, but you can come on the show and you can ask some questions. It's going to be on Discord, so if you have Discord, let us know, and we'll add you to... And we'll be on the group talk, so we can add you to the... We're actually on our panelist only, so nobody can just hop in. So next week, you can jump in, and you can join us, and you can talk football with us. Any questions you have. Anything you want to talk about. No problems. That's what we'll do next week, and that's in honor of Chance, and everybody will have picked 49ers. Deal with it. It is okay. It's only one game. Everybody will get a point that week, that game, because you never know. But that's an honorary pick that we always do, that we did it last year. We'll do it again this year, and we'll continue to do it. So that being said, I'm going to bring Heather over here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. Be well. Have a happy Thanksgiving. If I do not talk to you before Thursday, I'm sure I will in the chats. Stay safe. Be well. Enjoy your families. And, yeah. Have a good one. She did.
Alrighty. Yeah. I think she woke up. Anyway. Oh God, he lowered the chair. I'm disappearing. No, he didn't lower the chair. Okay, that's weird. There we go. All right. So. I think this is the first week I've actually been able to get everybody's picks without that much of a problem. Thank you for creating conversation and stopping him. Okay. Now, this week's fantasy. Just like last week. Holy fucking shit, man. I was not expecting to do very well at all because, yet again, Mahomes shit the fucking bed and only got me 8 points. 8?
What's wrong with this dude?
I don't know.
He's inconsistent.
We're starting to figure him out.
Like, he needs to stop that sidearm pass because, you know what? Interception, interception, interception every fucking time he throws it.
So when that happens, that's when the quarterback or the coach or somebody got to say, let's start running the ball. Like switch it up on them or something like that?
Yeah, that's when the throw game doesn't work, that's when you sit there and start mixing in the run game. So this way you keep the defense guessing.
Right.
So, this week, amazingly, well, not amazingly, actually, he's done pretty well the whole season. Top scorer is Tomahawk Tim. He got a total of 169.06, defeating me at my 146.5. Yeah.
Go against him this week. I'm scared.
Yeah, I would be. Next, second place, we got Cody with 138.5, beating NG Fresh, who actually was able to score above 90 points this week with 129.08. Then we get Dan Rex. Damn, son! Another one. 128.7 instead of 90 points. Beating Bobbit at 126.4.
All because fucking Jonathan Taylor scored 50
Fucking
points.
Jonathan Taylor bullshit.
Let me get that written down there for you, Dan Rex. Hold on 1 second.
To make a trade. I'll give you my whole roster for him.
Basically, fucking guy.
And last but not least, we got Rayshawn with 118.48, beating managerless team with 101.1. Good lord, man, managerless team has fallen hard.
He's managing his team as of late.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems somebody woke up over there and said, oh shit, we forgot to set the bots for setting teams on bye. Alright, show league matchups for week 12. Next week, Dan Rex, you better have your team set because you're going against me. And I don't have Mahomes in because the Chiefs are on bye. So I'm actually going to have a fucking quarterback.
Oh.
And we got Tim versus Rayshawn. NG versus Bobbit and Cody. It's a good thing you're a man of the cloth because you're going up against the managerless team. You're going to need all that faith.
Yeah.
Now, the fun part. Watching all these games and hearing all these other things going on, we all started thinking, well, shit, we're going to have another craptacular week. But no! Since the bye weeks have started, this has been the best week for the picks yet.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
On the panel, we actually went in order this time. This week, JP went 12-3.
Get the fuck out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know, but I don't know where my soda is. Oh, it's there. Never mind. This week, I went 10-5.
Uh-oh.
However, I kept it nice and close with y'all ass. And Bobbit and Rayshawn, you both tied at 7-8.
Okay.
But I will say, out of all the picks, that is the worst done.
Oh, 7-8?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Because we got Trek and Dan Rex tying at 10-5. And we got Tim coming in smoking hot at 12-3. Cody, you did 9-6. Ryan, you did 11-4, my friend. And then NG Fresh and Alpha, you two tied at 9-6 as well. So yeah. Let's bring you on over here to the chat and see how everybody's doing for the whole season so far.
I'm about to be in first place, baby. Can't wait to see this.
This is the last time I'm listening to you on a picks race, Sean. I swear to God.
Well, you kind of did that tonight.
You did.
Fuck.
Two of you only disagreed on 2 games. Oh, no, 3 games. So, but yeah, there's your chart. That's how everybody's done.
Where am I at?
In the lead right now is me with 103.5. JP is very closely behind with 97.5 though. And then we got Bobbit at 91.5 and Rayshawn bringing up the rear for the panelists at 89.5. We are all within biting distance of each other. In the chat, for first place, we have Cody with 100.5. However, we got Tim and Trek right on his fucking ass with 99.5. Holy shit, man. 1 fucking point separates first, second, and third. 1 point.
Crazy.
So y'all better hope that this week goes well for you in picks. And in 4th place, we got Ryan and Dan tied at 91. So it's interesting, folks. It's interesting. We got Alpha at 93.
It's interesting for them.
Yep.
93 for Alpha. Oh my God.
Yeah. And
It could
also,
go any way this week.
yeah, we are entering week 12 here, folks. So, crunch time. It is crunch time. This is where you need to start doing the research before the show. Find out what is what with each team as far as injuries and who's sitting out, what they're doing with how they've done in the past with different plays and stuff like that. And if you want to take this seriously, because guess what? I had the time today before the show to create and remaster the new Bubba Awards video for you folks. So if you want to take this competition seriously and you do all that research, here's what you're gonna win. So there you have it, folks. That is what your prizes are. I hope you all enjoyed that little video. Took me quite a bit to make that.
Yeah. The
Fucking
remaster version.
oh god, trying to find music that'll go for not only this show but the upcoming holiday season. Oy. But
Awesome job.
thank you very much. So with that being said, folks, y'all have a great night. We'll see you very soon over on the Horny Goat, because Rayshawn and I, as well as Connor and Basement, we're bringing you some more Back for Blood. So come and join us over there and have some fun at our demise. And we'll see you soon.